Welcome back. I'm Jessica Samari teaching your class today. You can take a seat if you're comfortable. You could also start on your back, your belly. You do not need a yoga mat for this practice. You could do this on your living room floor. This will be done entirely on the ground for about 25 minutes. Rest your hands to your knees or your lap or at your side. I'm focusing on Swadhyaya or self-study. This is one of our niyamas, part of the second limb of the 8 limbs of yoga. In this physical practice, Swadhyaya can look like noticing what's going on in your physical body. Maybe something doesn't feel right and adjusting this practice to better suit you. Can also look like paying attention to the mind stuff. Asking yourself right here if there's something heavy in your mind. You can let it go for about 20-ish more minutes. Maybe if you're lucky, you won't even return to it. For right now, this Swadhyaya, this self-study, is going to be paying attention to your breath. Try following the path your breath is taking in and out of your body. Notice if you're forcing a breath, if you're deepening your breath, if you're still breathing naturally. Slow inhale through your nose, cleansing sigh out an open mouth. Back in through your nose, your belly's expanding. Cleansing sigh out. One more in through your nose. Open mouth sigh. Seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Back in through your nose. Pause at the top. Exhale out your nose. Try to keep this going, this Ujjayi pranayama, at your own pace. And if this breath feels like too much effort right now, let it go. If you're here for a little more movement, reach your right arm up high. Use your entire inhale to get there. Exhale, lower your right arm back down. Inhale, your left arm goes up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lower. Think less effort. Inhale your right arm up, maybe halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm up about halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right arm up, halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Less effort with the right. Inhale, right arm up. Maybe bend your elbow, your wrist. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left, halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Relax your arms and bring the soles of your feet together for butterfly. Feet do not have to be close to you. They can be very far apart. Seated up tall, you can expand pretty big here through the belly. And notice when you fold forward how your breath changes. Breathe in. Exhale to push yourself up tall. Keep your right leg in. Send your left leg out. Inhale, arms reach high over your ears. Exhale to fold over your front leg. Be sure to relax your hands where they land. Hold down through your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, reach both arms back high over your head. Inhale, drop your right hand behind your right hip. Left hand could meet your right knee for a twist, or push your hips up high, weights in your right shin, left heel for stargazer. Little back bend here. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your hips all the way down. Switch out your legs. Right leg wide, sole of your left foot pulls in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to fold over this front leg. Remember to root down through your hips, relax your hands. Imagine you were to take a step back from where you are right now and watch yourself practice yoga. You're not here to pick yourself apart. You're here to notice what you notice. And if you have to make a comment about it, maybe you use that's interesting. Breathe in. Exhale up tall, arms up over your ears. Inhale to plant your left hand behind your left hip. Maybe it's a twist. Or exhale, push your hips up high, stargazer. Weights in your left shin, your right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, hips lower all the way down. This time, both legs out long in front of you. Think about pulling your toes toward your shins. You're seated up tall here, long spine. This could feel like enough on your hamstrings. Could also lean a little forward if you need something more. There's not a goal here to reach your toes, your feet. The idea is you're finding a stretch. You're adjusting if something doesn't feel right. Breathe in. Exhale to push yourself up tall and slide both feet out wide for seated V or straddle position. Toes are pulling toward your shins. Again, you're still seated up tall. Maybe you walk your hands out in front of you. I've always got two blocks handy. Could always use a pillow here if you want something a little more relaxing and less effort. Notice if your breath has changed at all since you began this practice. Breathe in. Exhale to come all the way up. If you want cat cow from a seat, stay. Otherwise, you can head to tabletop on all fours. Palms, fingers are pressing into the ground. Knees a couple inches apart here, just so you have a sturdier base. Inhale to lower your belly and look forward for cow. You're stretching your abdomen, little arch of your back. Exhale, push the ground away. Chin pulls into your chest for cat pose. Inhale, cow, belly lowers. Look forward. Exhale towards cat. Hollow out your spine. Inhale, cow, open up. Exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale for a neutral spine. Exhale, step your right foot long behind you and hop this right foot off the left side of your space. Can push back into the ball of your right foot. You might look over your left shoulder. Inhale, extend your right leg back long behind you. Exhale, your right foot slides off the right side of your space. The pinky edge of your right foot's about in line with your right hip. This right leg's pretty long for gate legs. Hands could stay through center here. You could walk your hands toward your right shin or foot. See if that changes the stretch for you. You might like sinking back into your hips. Start to walk your hands back through center. Breathe in. Exhale, you'll continue sliding this right foot forward outside of your hands for lizard lunge. Now, my back knee's on the ground. That's where I want it today. You could lift it up by curling your toes under. Not really loving lizard right now. If that's you, feel free to come out of it. Take any other hip stretch. I like these blocks under my hands. It gives me less weight, less pressure into my wrist. If you feel like you need something a little twistier, right hand could meet your right thigh. Shoulders would turn over to the right. Take another breath in. Exhale, hands back down to the ground. Hips push back a bit for half split. You'll walk your hands with you and you're keeping your hips over this left knee. Right leg's lengthened a bit. You could always bend your right knee if it's too much on your hamstrings. Could turn your right toes over to the right side of the room, over to the left side of the room. This physical practice is new for you. This stretch probably feels like a lot. Take a bend in your right knee if so. Start to bend your right knee and walk your hands forward. Right knee slides back to meet the left. You could try child's pose here, knees wide, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back and rest your head, your chin down. We've been on the knees a lot. I'm going to take downward facing dog. If that inversion doesn't sound right, skip it. Come back down to table. Your knees will lower. And extend your left leg long behind you. Breathe in. Exhale your left toes off the right side of your space. Try glancing over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale this left foot off the left side of your space for gate. Bring your left foot about in line with your left hip. Hands here. Maybe you walk more towards your left shin or foot. You can sink your hips back too. Imagine you've taken a step back and you can see yourself right here practicing yoga. Hands walk back through center. Left foot slides more forward. Lizard lunge. Bend is in your left knee. Hips pull forward and down. Chest is lifting up. We have a tendency to watch ourselves here in this pose. Try to keep your spine a little longer. Right knee could lift up if you're not loving this. There's an option for that twist over to the left. Shoulders turn. Inhale your left hand down. And exhale your hips back for half split. Hips are still over this right knee. Left leg is lengthened. Maybe there's a slight bend. If your body's asking for a change, take it. You noticing your body asking for a change is a mind-body connection you're building. You're trusting yourself instead of following any suggestion I have. That's your yoga practice. Not how well you do something or don't do something. How in tune you become with your body and your mind. That's what's setting you up for a little more grace and resilience off of this mat. Bend your left knee, breathe in. Exhale your left knee to the right. You can take a seat on your space. You're not in the seat for too long. You're headed right down onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. This might feel like enough. Could also pull your left thigh in a bit. Try straightening your left leg. Now, for me, this is a lot of effort right now with my upper body that I'm not really interested in. So I'm going to drop my left foot down and both feet over to the left for a twist. Think about when you walk into a room and you turn the light on, you can see everything in that room. Still have to look around to find what you're looking for. But you don't need a light and a flashlight to see it. That's, of course, room dependent, but for the most part, everything's lit up here. Come back through center. Uncross your right foot. Right away, your left ankle over your right thigh. Pausing here, right thigh might pull in, right leg might straighten. Again, I don't want to be here. So I'm going to take a twist over to the right. Now think about walking into that same room. The light bulb's out. But you need something out of this room, so you grab a flashlight. It's dark. Flashlight's not the best one you have. This room has a lot of stuff in it. You really have to look around with this flashlight to find what you're looking for. You have to move this flashlight around, and it's only showing you a very small point of view of what's in this room. You kind of know because you've been here before. It's been lit up. But in this moment, you're struggling to find what you're looking for. Think of this as your 2 points of view. The one you have right now going on in your body, your mind. That's your flashlight. There's a lot happening, a lot of outside stimulation, a lot of noise, a lot of thoughts. Come back through center and uncross your left foot. Wiggle your feet wide, your knees falling together. Try to rest your arms. Imagine you take a step back and watch yourself. You've turned on the light. You can see it all. There's less to focus on, but things still stand out to you. Both of these perspectives are important. Both of these perspectives are necessary for your self study, your Swadhyaya, your ability to pause, take a step back, your ability to be inside of it all. This is what helps you grow. This also gives you compassion for other people and what they're going through. You're here a little longer to rest. If that looks like extending your legs, moving to your side, your belly, a seat, any other pose, go for it. Shavasana. If you have more time to rest, I want you to take it. But for now, until next time, peace. Thanks, everybody.